Well, I think first and foremost, clearly Gibraltar as an economy is doing really, really well. With sort of looking at Chinese-style growth levels, and that's been a continuous story for a long time. We've been in Gibraltar now for 14 years, and I think throughout that period of time, whatever's been going on in terms of the wider economy, you see that Gibraltar continues to do well. So I had a very interesting and informative meeting with the finance minister, who was talking to me about how the economy has been developing, future plans, and particularly some of the things that they've got on the stocks in terms of housing development, which of course is important to us as a mortgage lender. We've also had a meeting with the financial regulator. There are some changes underway as a result of the European-wide mortgage credit directive, so we've been discussing the implications of that, and I've been here meeting the team and chatting to one or two customers.
How have you seen developments since your last visit?
Well, I think clearly the fact that the government has taken a very proactive approach to housing, has got a very clear and coherent housing policy, is setting up new developments on the Rock, presents an opportunity for us. There are a limited number of lenders in Gibraltar, but I think there are enough, and we're certainly active in that space. So the new developments that are coming up, we're playing our part in terms of lending to customers for those, and I also know that there's quite a lot in the pipeline. So it does present a good opportunity for us, which we are keen to take in both hands.
Always a great demand for mortgage providers, perhaps even more so recently in Gibraltar. So what's your take on the mortgage market here?
Well, we have seen new customers coming through the doors as a result of either banks departing or business models changing. We saw that a few years ago when Norwich and Peterborough closed. We saw quite an exodus of customers over to us then. I mean, clearly the establishment of the Gibraltar Investment Bank has been an important development here, and I believe that today is its first anniversary of opening, so I think that's a milestone for the investment bank. But I think that in an environment such as Gibraltar, it's very important to have a number of credible players who are competing, so that choice is on offer to customers.
Of course, an issue on everyone's mind at the moment is the upcoming EU referendum. So how are you preparing for this?
Well, I mean, clearly, in the UK, this is front page news every single day. It's incredibly difficult to call the outcome. It feels like 50-50. So my view, I think, is very, very important that everybody who's got a vote make sure that they're well informed, they understand the implications on both sides of the argument, so that they can make a well-informed vote on the 23rd of June. But as an organisation for Leeds Building Society, we've made a conscious decision that we're not going to have a position on this, and one of the reasons for that is that I think that we've seen quite a lot of evidence, certainly in the UK, that people don't like institutions to say, well, you should vote this way or you should vote that way. I think we've got to respect individuals' right to make their own judgments. It's a period of uncertainty, and we see uncertainty going into it, but I think that whatever the outcome, the markets that we're involved in, so savings and housing, the outlook looks very positive. So we're sort of thinking through the issues of around the 23rd of June.